people who experience different cultures and speak in many languages. They are this walking, living, breathing collision of parts, and sometimes they struggle to accept them.
Because I'm planning to start recording YouTube videos. Ta-da!
It is not done, and I don't think it is going to be done today, but so far I would like to comment on the design. A lot of people nowadays strive for perfection in everything they do, and that's what is stopping them from just starting. Is it even recording? Yeah, like as long as you're genuine and you mean it, and there is a philosophy behind that, you know, is contributing to the world, to the society, to your neighbor, or actually I don't know what my roommate is going to say about this. He'll be like, what the heck?
This is what you do when you make a mistake. You just correct it and you move on. And also, you correct it with love.
And in fact, this whole design is to support the idea of translate itself. So, you know, I think when it comes to poetry, we're not even talking about poetry translation now, just generally poetry. It's like, it feels like you take all of those imperfect pieces and you try to put them all together, and you try to scribble something, and you're hoping that this is going to reflect your feelings about the world, about yourself, about the society, whatever that is. And in every poem, you know, there's a million of possible meanings. There are layers and layers and layers of meaning. And when all of those imperfect words come together and all of those possible meanings that everyone sees differently collide, that's when real poetry is born. And that collision of imperfect parts, they make this message, very important message or philosophy that reaches out to people, because we all are a collision of imperfect parts. And especially, you know, when we're talking about like people who experience different cultures and speak in many languages, they are this walking, living, breathing collision of parts, and sometimes they struggle to accept them. Some parts are considered more perfect than the others, let's say, and this way I want the design to be exactly like this, so that it is clear that this community has a philosophy of just accepting what you are, what you're made of, and not being afraid to write and especially translate poetry, or write it in your second, third, whatever language that is. As long as it is authentic, as long as it is real, it will speak to people. So I hope that this design speaks to you guys. Ta-da! Ta-da! It took me 2 days, but well, I'm kind of done.
Treat this channel as this cultural hub where people come together to share their experiences of this multicultural, multilingual, huge and amazing world.
You can see all of this blank spaces, and you know what are blank spaces for? To be filled in with love, care, inspiration, excitement, knowledge, wisdom, you name it. That is why, sweet souls, I need you to send me some suggestions. It can be so, like, for instance, okay, this one says, let's translate poetry, let's come together. Oh, I know. Or I accept my linguistic/cultural shadow. Ooh. What else do we have? Multicultural poets, multilingual poems. One me, many languages. A good amount of you are writers, so I'm expecting you to come up with something really cool. This space is all yours, so I'll be waiting. This channel will be a platform for multicultural and multilingual people, poets, writers, sweet souls to come together and share their thoughts and experiences of what it feels like to be this identity mix in this world in 21st century. Speak your mind, sweet souls. Mwah, mwah.